Welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette, and this is my channel, Evolve with Monette. For those of you that are new here, I am a professional intuitive empath, and I have a quick message as I've been working with clients today. And I always share with you that there are themes that come up in that. And today the theme has been across the board. Literally, I've worked with clients from Hong Kong to Alaska today. And the theme that has come up has been the thing that they abandoned you for, the person that they abandoned you for, the situation, the opportunity, the whatever that someone in your life abandoned you for, forfeited whatever work, time, energy, and effort you put in, turned out to be such a shit show. Now, let's talk about that. And I'll pull a couple cards too, because I have them here just to verify it. My angel said the collective needs this message because there's somebody out there wondering, why did they do this? And how did this happen? And how did we get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. Drama, 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 right? They said that they want you to know in a quick little snippet that you lost nothing, okay? Let's clarify the message here. Not only did you not lose, you gained everything, and they lost everything completely. Guys, clarify, let's 3 cards come out on their own, as I only have about 10 minutes to my next client. So let's see here what comes out. Oh my God, the color purple. All my life I had to fight. Some of the keywords on the card here are sadness, blood and tears, sisters, misters, books and letters, abusive, freedom, partners, dear God. What I think about with this is all my life I had to fight. So someone is now in a situation that they put themselves in. Oh my God, I wish you guys could have seen this flip out. Nightmare on Elm Street. The key words here: bad dreams, razor sharp, subconscious fears, sleepless nights, child neglect, registered offender, burned and scarred, hellbound, a nightmare on Elm Street in your head. Whoever did whatever they did to you, I feel absolutely sorry for them. And the last card here, poetic justice. Love is a juice. Opposites attract. Grew up too fast. Trauma, male, hurt and pain, disillusionment, brought it in. Road trip, family reunion, toxic friends. If someone abandoned you in a friend group, if someone abandoned you for another lover, if someone abandoned you because of family sibling stuff, when I tell you that the poetic justice is that their comeuppance is that what they thought was so precious, what they had to have, what they cultivated, what they invested into, what they talked bad about you on, what they left you down bad, what they kicked you when you were down, when they weren't coming around, when they weren't helping you, when they were delighting in your misery, the thing that they thought was absolutely a beauty, a magic, a princess, whatever you will say. Because, guys, I've had some of these things come my way too, so I know your pain. Fortunately, that's not my situation currently, so this is a pure channel for you. I have no idea about the things in my life that I have talked about before. What I will say is I know for you that your angel said they had more in store. They said that whomever you were with was very low caliber and that you were settling and you were giving them so much of your energy. And the next card that came out was Nicki Minaj, which is Roman's Revenge, meaning you were dealing with someone with multiple personalities who had a duality and that didn't value. Also, this is Sagittarius energy in a lower vibration too, because Nicki Minaj is renowned for having a terrible toxic attitude and not just a girl's girl, but an equal player. She would squelch things. She would be argumentative. She would be cruel behind the scenes and then pretend that that wasn't who she was. Someone who threw rocks and hid her hands, and it has showed up in her reputation. Meaning, while we cannot dispute her talent and gifts and whatever they may be, we can dispute that she wasn't good with women in the industry. That is an irrefutable fact. So there was someone here that was dealing with a mean girl pact as well. That's what I'm channeling right now. Somebody here that was dealing with a group of girls that were really cruel, and you were trying to like gaslight yourself into believing that it wasn't that, or they were gaslighting you. I want you to know the message is coming through. What they did to you not only is done to them, pressed down, double, and multiplied over and over, but it is a shit show of epic proportions. If someone cheated on you and they thought the next person was the win, it turned out to be the worst thing that ever happened in their life. I will also tell you this. I'm hearing the sins of the mother and the father shall be visited upon the child. That's a separate video because they gave me a separate download for that. Someone who you may have tried to stand up for, protect, and that was actually attacking you and didn't value you and absolutely was cavalier, maybe narcissistic, maybe sociopathic, they are now realizing that the repercussions are going on to their children and there's nothing they can do about it. Maybe sometimes karma doesn't always come in the way that we would like to see it happen, right? It may not be exactly to the person who did it to you, and I wish nothing on anyone's children, absolutely not. But it is a biblical fact. That's not something I said. That is something that is written in the good book. The sins of the mother and the father will be visited upon the child. So if a mother or father doesn't choose to clear up their karma, clear up their debt, tell the truth about a situation, then what will happen is it will go down from generation to generation. That's what generational curses are. Someone that left you and abandoned you is dealing with generational curses that are playing out in their son or daughter's life in a way that's causing them the deepest of strife because they cannot intercept it and they created it, meaning they are the responsible party for it. Another thing to understand here is that your name will be cleared, your name will be spoken of as good. That's all we have is our reputation. That's what my mother taught me. And so all you have is your good name. So if someone was speaking bad about you, not only will that become their reputation and their misery, but whatever they abandon you for will be what they're locked into. Now, a lot of my clients today were like, well, I don't want them to be locked into that next relationship. How come they wouldn't have been with me? Honey, you don't want them to be with you. Trust me. You don't want them to be with you because then you're attached to their karma. Go on and find new friends and new situations and new lovers and create new dharma that's going to be actually healthy for you. I wouldn't trade nothing for my journey now. I would want zero attachment to the people that I thought that I would never disavow, who disavowed me so easily. It's a real Cinderella story for you. That's what I need you to know. I might put the rest of that in the title when it fully uploads. It is a shit show. They were not equipped to deal with the pain that they heaped upon you. It is a shit show. They could not transmute in the way that you do, empath. We are gifted specifically to understand pain and to filter it through our body, our emotions, and our veins, and to bring out ashes and beauty for ashes, if you will. The people that abandoned you did so because they were superficial and they were shrill. They had no understanding, and they forego and went their free will into a thing that they promised. It was the red and blue pill is what I'm hearing. They're showing me the Matrix and Neo. Someone was offered a red and blue pill, the choice between being aware, consciousness, and staying in the Matrix. And not only do they choose the Matrix, but here's the thing. Because of their proximity to you, they now know the thing that they did do was not the right thing to do. So they don't even get the bliss of just staying in the Matrix unaware. You know how they say ignorance is bliss? They are aware and in misery. Maybe the rest of the people around them don't know, but they know exactly the place that they should have been and the place that they could be and the place that they chose to be and how they ultimately affected their destiny. Someone around you that abandoned you is now living in a shit show. They are not with people that they want to know. They're with people that don't want to know them. They're with people that gossip about them. They're with people that think that they're dirty and filthy and disgusting. They're with people that are not prizing them. They are paying money. They are giving away things. They are no longer being spoiled. They're not glistening is what I'm hearing, not glistening. They're no longer the shiny thing, and they're being competed or the triangulated is what I'm hearing. So they're having to like to show up and play to win. I'm hearing the Hunger Games. What is it? What is it? I'm hearing may what is it? What do they say? May the odds ever be in your favor. Well, that's it, empath. The odds are in your favor. They're not in their favor. They're not in their favor. And that means that what is going to happen is that you are going to be in a position where you rise and rise and rise. They put you in a Hunger Games of sorts, is what I heard. They shielded the truth from your eyes. Someone here is saying, I'm hearing channel this very strongly. Someone here is saying, all I wanted was the truth. I didn't care what you did or do. I just wanted the truth. I know that that has been definitely something I can relate to, but maybe that's something someone here is also saying here. All I wanted was the truth. And because someone chose to, or a group of people, I'm here for some of you, it was groups of people, chose to withhold the truth from you. Now they are in this vortex of karmatic kickback, pushback, and shit show. I put it as a location of dung beetle sculptures because they thought they had a very precious thing. They were erecting a sculpture to it, and it was so magical, and they were going to keep it. It was their precious, very much Lord of the Rings, but their precious is now this shitty edifice, actually, of nonsense and effery. My favorite word, fuckery. Hey, bestie, of fuckery, and it is now the only misery that it brings to their life. So whoever tried you is living in strife. They wanted to best you. They thought that they were better than you. They wanted to hide your light. They were competing with you. They didn't think you could do it right. And they were undermining you to steal parts of your effervescence, your light, and your energy. They wanted to be the better part of the synergy that you created, but it was you. You were the magic. That's what does future say? Voila, magic. So that's what you need to know. Whoever did what they did to you did reap what they sow. Currently, right now we have a Sun and Saturn conjunction, which happened on January 15th and radiates out. Sun shines light on things. Saturn is the father of lessons associated with Kronos in the Greek mythology, as well as Father Time and patriarchy. So a father teaches us lessons where a mother might be more nurturing. Masculine energy holds accountable. When we have a Saturn lesson, it usually takes 28 and a half years for Saturn to rotate back into the place in your chart when you were born. The reason I'm giving you this information is so that you understand that when Sun is in Saturn, it is not a good placement, meaning that the Sun is shining a light on bad behavior and bringing people that thought they could never be brought to their knees beneath the dirt, under the dirt. They are now just worms. I'm hearing the worms crawl in, the worms crawl out, the worms play pinochle in my snout. Someone has devolved themselves into misery, into demonic possession of ways. Wow, this is a lot deeper than I thought it was going to be. Here's what you need to know. I don't even say pray for them. Divorce yourself of their energy completely. Highly recommended. Salt and other things. I have videos up here about it because the karma that their connections brings ricochet and it will never come your way. I speak that over you, a measure of protection. Someone abandoned you for a shit show. And now they wish they could do nothing but deflection. That's what they did when you tried to hold them accountable. That's what they did when you tried to get clarity. They didn't want that. And now they see, oh my God, do they see? And they wish they didn't see. And some of them wish they had listened to some of you empaths out there that predicted the whole new reality. But you step into your new cycle. You step into your new sun phase. Sun and Saturn is there to hold them accountable and make them pay. And oh my God, will they pay? All right, guys, I got to get going with clients. So good to share some energy with you. Come back and join me next time, and we will continue to evolve together.